For agencies, you will have access to this particular option where they can create new podcasts. So they click on create new podcast, and you have to create a new podcast, write a new name of the podcast, select the language and create a podcast. So for example, podcast number 2, and the language is English, and click on create podcast. So now you can manage 2 podcasts. So one is podcast number 2, one is the You Don't Know Vietnam podcast. So in this way, as an agency, you can manage multiple podcasts within your brand, and the balance in your account itself is shared between all the podcasts. It's not that you have to have balance for this or maintain balance for that. Your balance is shared among all the podcasts that you create within Podmojo, so that the balance is used effectively and no balance is lost. Whatever you see here is that current podcast. So you can click on podcast settings to see the settings of the podcast. So you can change the name of the podcast. You can entirely delete the podcast, or you can also invite team members. So this might be clients, this might be other team members within your team. So you can import particular team to this particular podcast, You Don't Know Vietnam, right? So if there is a client, if I need to invite Ian, I can invite him to this particular podcast, and he will only have access to that particular podcast. What can they do? They can check the episodes, they can check the transcript, generate the AI assets for themselves, or generate audiograms or podcasts for themselves. They can also import episodes on your behalf, but they will use your balance. So use it with caution. If it is your team member itself, you can also invite them to your team and give them access to all these things that they can do on your behalf.